Hi, it's Alison Canavan, and you're very welcome back to Mindfulness with Alison. Today, I wanted to take another look at stress. I deal with people all day long in my practice who are suffering from chronic stress. Nearly every single person that walks through my door suffers with anxiety in some shape or form. Everybody in the modern world consistently and constantly just picks up so much stress in their day-to-day life. So when we wake up in the morning, we automatically go into a state of stress because we start to worry about so many things that might never happen. So my 333 rule is really simple. Will this matter in 3 weeks? Will this matter in 3 months? And finally, will this matter in 3 years? I can pretty much guarantee you by the time you get to the third 3, which is 3 years, the answer will be no. So often we worry about things that just might never happen. We are constantly worried about things in the future that might never happen. And it's really important to consistently and constantly bring ourselves back into the present moment, bring ourselves back into our body and ask ourselves the question, is this really worth worrying about? Is it really worth having my body, mind and spirit in a state of constant stress? Having these worries pulls us out of our life. It pulls us out of the present moment. There are so many things that are pulling you away from enjoying your life, but you have control. You have full control over this. For so many years, I never thought I had any control over how I felt. I had chronic anxiety and depression. And I really didn't think that I could change my life simply by catching my thoughts, changing my routine, changing how I show up in the world and working on myself every single day. I absolutely love living this way. I would never go back to my old life. You really want to go back to a life of addiction, depression and anxiety? I would be crazy to even think that I would like to go back there. I know what it's like to live in a life of chaos. And just because I live this way now doesn't mean that I'm immune to difficult days or difficult experiences. Of course I'm not immune. I'm a human being. The 333 rule is one of the greatest gifts that I have brought into my life. And I always sit down and ask when I'm really stressed about something or when I have a worry that I just can't seem to get out of my head. And I think to myself, will this matter in 3 weeks? Very often you'll find yourself debating on this. I'm going, will it matter in 3 weeks? I'm not sure. Maybe it will, because maybe this person will think this. And then you go, will it matter in 3 months? Yeah, maybe a little bit, maybe not so much. Will it matter in 3 years? Very often when you get to the 3 years, you probably won't even remember what you're worried about at all. So use the 333 rule in your life today when you're anxious, stressed or worried. And very often when you get to the final 3, you'll realize that really you shouldn't be worried about this thing at all. Don't let your worries define you. We all have so much stress in our daily lives and we don't need to be bringing in more stress than necessary. Manage your stress by managing your thoughts and challenging your thoughts and asking yourself these questions. Will this matter in 3 weeks? Will this matter in 3 months? And will this matter in 3 years? You very often find when you get to the last one, you have your answer.